We're a little short on gold, so gems it is. I am sure I want to purchase. Here we go. Okay, our first rare is of very little use to us. Let's see what else we may have. Creeping Chill. Not very interesting. The Warrior. This is very nice in an Is It deck. Let's see what else we have. Also good for an Is It deck. Witness is so-so. This entire pack is very unexciting. As always, I am open to any suggestions that people may have. My first pick on this would probably be the Minotaur. We can always pivot into Boros if need be. Thoughts? Okay. In the absence of any input, let's go with the Minotaur. Actually, yeah, Minotaur, and we move on. That is an okay card for Is It if we go in that direction. Not interested in that. This is an okay creature. Definitely it can have its use. Let's see. Boy, we're really off to a very lukewarm start here, guys. Let's see. I'm tempted to take a Healer's Hawk and see if we can move in that direction. Notion Rain is a perfectly fine card for Dimir. It's actually a nice card for Dimir. I'm going to go ahead and speculate into Dimir and see what happens. Plague Crafter. Oh boy. This is a fine support for Dimir if we can get some surveillance going. This is fine also if we stick with the Is It approach. This would be an okay support for Dimir as well. This is not bad for Golgari. I'm not crazy about Golgari. And it's certainly not a card to speculate into Golgari with. Boy, this is hard. So, Scout is perfectly fine for an aggro Boros deck, as we saw last time. I'm going to go with the Plague Crafter, I think. It's an okay card. In the right situation, it can be a near blowout. And if need be, we can sort of pivot into Golgari. Let's try the Plague Crafter. I'm not happy with the way this is going so far. Lots of blue. Okay, Whisper Agent is fine for the Dimir approach. Selesnya. This is clearly a Selesnya card. I'd rather avoid Selesnya if I can. Selective Snare is fine. This is fine. Also fine. Blue is looking openish. Any thoughts from anybody out there? I am tempted to go with the agent. It can go into any of a bunch of decks. Let's do that. The Necrolisk has been a great underperformer in it, according to everything I've seen. Here we have some bad removal. This could help us to speculate if we need to. Not interested in Torch Courier. Sonic Assault is okay for Is It, but again, I'm not seeing any clear signposts putting us in that direction. I'm going to go with the bad removal. Never happened. Wall of Mist is a fine stalling card. Never happened. Not, not exciting. This could be fine if we continue with our demure direction. This is not bad as a top-end card for any deck that plays black. It's a big body and it can deal a fair amount of damage. I'm going to go with the Guildgate. Summit, not good. Mephitic Vapors, maybe as a niche card. I don't see main decking it though. More bad removal. Let's go for the Muse Drake. It looked good when this set was first released, first previewed, but it's also been kind of an underperformer. But it seems to be one of the better options for that pack. Leapfrog, also better in Is It. I'm tempted to go with the Devious Cover-Up. I am not happy with this. Disdainful Stroke, maybe. Child of Night. Need some creatures. Oh boy. If I have to play a Veiled Shade, that'll be very embarrassing. But there's nothing else here that seems worth speculating into. Tamir Locket. A lot of green. I'm going to take the Locket. Bats, that's a flyer. It'll have to do. Alright, there's nothing here for us at all. Let's just take... doesn't much matter. Another Shade. And this guy. Also not good. Is it too... we can get a Death Touch guy going. That may be the way to go. Is it too late to speculate into another guild? Let's see, we could still possibly try to steer away into Is It. This is a nice Boros card, but we're really just not headed in that direction. Two nice Boros cards, actually. 3, 4. I'm going to go with the Gorgon. Centipede. Boy, I'm really... I said it before, I'm going to say it probably many more times. I am not happy with the direction this is going in. I see I have Shardy McGee. Shardy, I need your help. Magic Viking, please tell me what you're thinking. Look at what we've got so far. And I'm hoping it's not too late to salvage this. Any thoughts, guys? I'm really afraid to move into a whole new guild. All right, we have the Child of Night. I don't need a bunch of those. The Centipede is, you know, is filler. I'm gonna go for the Centipede. There's a giant, another Gorgon. Okay, I need advice, guys. Should I try pivoting over to Boros because I'm continually seeing fine Boros cards. This one's top heavy, but it's good. The Stalwart is good. All right, so I'm going to stay the course and really just hope that it works out. Let's go for a Dowser. He's a perfectly okay deck filler. There's really just nothing in here for us. Oh boy. So we're on pick 4. Yeah, I hear you, Shardy. I'm having real angst on this particular draft, and to a certain degree on this format in general. So, Shardy, if I stay the course, then I think it has to be Severed Strands. If I move into Boros, then I would take the direct current. Hypothesis, well, interesting. I'm willing to go with that. All right, let's keep an eye out for Izzet. The Ornery Goblin is fine for Izzet. Sphere. Oh, sure, Capture Sphere, of course. I don't know why I didn't even notice that. Yes, thank you. All right, so Izzet is looking a little bit more possible. Do you like the leapfrog better or the mesmerist? Yeah. Yeah, it makes it hard to block. Surveillance, that's a joke. I guess Sure Strike if we're heading towards Izzet. Oh boy. There's nothing here for our original Dimir plan anyway. I think it has to be the Short Strike. I'm going to proceed with that. Sonic Assault. Yeah. I need more playables. The Guildgate would be nice, but I need playables. All right. We're heading into a late. This is fine. The Assault is an okay tempo card-ish. And if it can power up something else with a Spells Matter theme, then okay. But I agree. I'm certainly not thrilled about it. I think Recruit is the pick here. Yeah, I'm going to proceed with that. Gravitic Punch. Oh boy. I don't think so. I think it has to be the mist. Oh, this deck is all over the place. This is awful. This would be fine if I had some big creatures, which I do not. I'm gonna go for the wall. I'm gonna go for the wall. Oh boy. Book Devour, 4/5 for. I think I have to take this. I need stuff. Do you agree on the Devour? I can't imagine anything else out of this group. Okay, we move on. Yeah, the Halberdier is... How sad is this? This is looking like one of the best picks we have so far in this direction. Okay. Nothing here for us. I guess this guy just on the off chance we end up with a little white. This is all nonsense. Are you kidding me? Ah. Yeah, this is just awful. I think Integrity Intervention is... Oh no, what am I saying? The +2/+2, Deadly Visit. Oh, yeah, sure. Wait a minute. Okay. Deadly Visit is, of course, perfectly fine removal. Are you suggesting that we go back to Dimir? Oh boy, this is so awful. I could go for the Electromancer. Okay, tell me your thinking on the Deadly Visit. Ah. Okay, so do I have enough playables in Dimir? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we're still short on playables. 13, 14. I'd still need to squeeze out 9 more. I'll go with your advice because I don't see anything better. Price of Fame and a Deadly Visit. Okay, this might be looking up a little bit. Price of Fame is my call here. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And it dries up again. Another Child of Night. I think it has to be the Child. Beacon. I'd rather not splash red if I don't have to. We may have to though. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Child of Night. I think it is, you know, what you see is what you get, and I think the other one a little bit situational. Okay, so we could go for, well, the Hypothesis. If we do this, the splash, I could do another Locket. I feel like playing 2 is too many. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm up with that. I think the Goblin, and maybe plan on a... Oh. Or the Plaza. So how are we looking on our red splash? I'm thinking the Gateway Plaza is the way to go in order to help us with our fixing. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Another Dowser might be okay. Let's see what our curve is looking like. Okay. Let's get him out of here. Let's get these guys out. And the Ceratok. Yeah, I'm looking at the Dowser also. I just want to take a look at our curve before I commit to that. Okay, Dowser is a 5-drop. We already have one. Okay. Yeah, Dowser's looking good, although yeah, Dowser it is. I'm not going to stretch the red splash just for this guy. The Mere Informant is perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure that's what we want. Yeah, agreed. I just turned aside to see if my stream was looking okay. Passwell Adept actually wrecked me in a couple of games. Excuse me. Yeah, I think Adept has to be our pick here. Informant. Are we looking at the same thing? Can I? So let me take a look at Deckmaster. I do not see the tab where the voting is. All right, let me go back to this. At any rate, yeah, let's proceed with the draft. Adept. Wishcoin Crab is reasonably solid, and for this deck, it could be a lifesaver. Excuse me. Yeah, I think it has to be the crab. I'm going to proceed. Cosmotronic Wave. That can be a blowout in the right conditions. And there's nothing else for us, so sure, let's go for that. Oh, is it Locket? No, what am I saying? Actually, that could help us with the splash. Yeah, I agree. So I already have a Demure Locket, I already have an Is It Locket. I'm not going to play 3 Lockets, that's crazy. But I could take it because there's nothing else here for us. And this is all nonsense. Okay, deck building. This is going to be a trial. Okay, recruit. I don't think so. How many? So we have 54 cards. Lose all early red spells. Agree with that. Yep. I think I'm really liking your advice here. Okay, anything else here that's off color altogether? Sonic Assault. Not interested. Notion Rain is fine. I think 2 Children of Night may be too many. Let's see what we have. I really don't like the shade. I'm going to lose 1. see. 4 mountains. That's a lot of splashing. What do you think of the Book Devourer? I'm getting rid of it. If you disagree, let me know. Yeah. Capture Sphere and Capture Sphere stays for sure. We're up to 44 cards. Oh yeah, my video capture is covering the deck count. We're up to we have 44. We still need to cut 4 more cards. You know what? Let me move that for now. Okay, and I can move that back if I need to. Although now you can't see some of these sideboard cards. So I have... How many creatures are there? We have 16 creatures. Yes, of course, one Dimir Locket is... So we have a lot more removal. Yes, agreed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drops. Creature count is still 16. Whisper Agent. I'm going to take out 1 Child of Night. Drop the Crab. I don't know. The Crab has served his weight well. 2 Dowsers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm thinking to leave it at 41 because the very top of our curve is 5. Our highest spell cost is 5. I think that we can get away with a 41 card deck here. Okay, so let's see. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The Guild Gate is fine. 3 mountains. I think we're good to go. Any last minute changes? Let's see indeed. Alright. Shardy, I don't know what I'd do without you. Before we start, let me move the video capture back to its default spot. Wow, all of our lands. This is an easy keep. Wow. Yeah. So we're going to start with our Adept. Odin, I like the name. So let's attack. We're going to play a regular land and flash in the agent at the end of their turn. Yeah. We're going to keep that for sure. Let's attack. We're going to play the Mist and the Plaza. It's like you're reading my mind. Cyclops. Interesting. So, let me remind myself of what this does. Trample, whenever I cast, whenever he casts, it'll get plus X. Okay. Now let's play a land. Let's attack with everybody. He'll take 1 damage. Why Sphere first? I'm not worried about his Cyclops just yet. I'm going to hold his Sphere. Yeah, I understand, but... Oh, you want to go more aggro. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good advice. Okay, so then I'll end the turn and see what happens this turn, and I can always either... lock it. Well, that was my original plan, so I'm going to stick with my original plan. I generally am very cagey with my removal, and I'm not seeing really an immediate threat right now. That's my thinking. I'm happy to hear... Oh boy, that's a pain. Oh, that is a pain. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get rid of the sphere. Oh. Yes, I'm resolving. Well, I would have had to lose the... Yeah, I hear you. Boy, that campaign's going to be a pain in the neck to deal with. We pass. A land, sure, why not? So, is it your advice to... Oh, I could just give him unblockable. Let's do that. I'm going to give him unblockable. 1, 2, 3. And then I can still Price of Fame something. Okay, that's my plan. Give the agent unblockable. And I can still Price of Fame if I need to. I can always do the price in response to another discard effect. I still have enough mana to play it. Alright, so he's unblockable. Let's get in there for 3. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Resolve all, sure. And he's gonna get his campaign back. So I think we're gonna whack his Cyclops. Yeah. He's got a handful of cards. Hypothesizzle is fine. Mesmerist is also fine. I'm gonna grab the Mesmerist first in the hopes of getting some more attacks in. Okay. And okay. So 1, 2, 3. I need one more blue or black source in order to crack this guy. So I can play anything I draw. If it's removal, that could be a problem, because then I won't have any targets while he is contemplating his next disinformation campaign move. Okay. So I think... Yeah, this is hard. I'm going to pass the turn and hold this up as a wait and see. Okay, so let's do this. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna... let's see what we draw. Oh! Okay, I could either, oh boy, do what? Discard the Deadly Visit? Yeah, I understand, but in the meantime, I could keep, well, here we are. And I'm going to lose the island, of course. He's got a nice surveil thing going here. Not what we needed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pass the turn and then crack this at the end of his turn. See if we draw anything good. Another locket. That's kind of funny. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6. 1, 2. Dowser it is. And I leave the mountain in hand in order to have a discard for his next disinformation campaign. I have no good attacks. Losing the deadly visit was a hard pill to swallow. For the rest of you who are watching, I'm hoping that you'll. Oh boy! I hope you'll be willing to chime in with some advice. Shardy is doing a great job, but I'm interested in other opinions as well. Child at night. Ugh. I'm surprised he didn't attack with the Watcher. Okay, so if I attack with the Dowser, I'm not going to get anywhere because of the Wandering Mystic. Okay, so let's bring out the Child. And lock it, see if we can draw into something worthwhile. Yes, indeed, we need some action going here. Another hypothesis would be a welcome sight. Yep, there it is. Unless I draw something pretty amazing, I'm pretty sure I'm going to crack this locket on my turn. That's interesting. Oh, that's actually not bad. I can counter his disinformation campaign. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I don't have enough to do both. So I have to pass the turn. No good attacks rather. Boy, this is a long and grindy game. Okay, Odin, what's it gonna be? Ugh. If he doesn't like the Dowser, then it might be worth it to. I'm gonna counter that. Okay, let's get some removal going. Price and Deadly Visit. How many cards? Oh, price with Capture Sphere and Hypothesis. Sure. And he still has a fistful of cards. Any chance of decking him, you think? I think it unlikely. Leapfrog, you can give it flying. Cool. That's not what I wanted. I'm gonna crack this now because we need stuff. Let's play the Dowser. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's play the... No. We'll play the Shade, because it's all we can play. Alternately, I could hold on to it in case he gives me another discard. Let's see. How many black mana can I muster? 3, so I can only pump him twice. I can make him a 4/4. Not good. I'm starting to drown in his flying creatures. Joe, I see you there. Help me out, I have a terrible deck. Sure strike, sure, why not? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's game. Okay. So here's hoping that the next game may go a little bit better. Okay, on to game 2. Anybody out there want to see my deck before we go on to game 2? If not, I'm going to simply proceed to our next game. Okay, here we go. We have ramp, we have a 3-drop. I'm going to keep this. It's not great, but I can take care of these silly things right off the bat. Hired Poisoner. In the absence of something else worth playing, I'm going to play the Locket next. Okay, Lock coming out. Although, no, I take it back. I'm going to do the Centipede. At least it'll slow him down. Interesting. Playing against 2 Dimir decks in a row. Land and Locket. pass the turn. If anybody needs me to move any of these elements on the screen, either the video capture or the chat capture, just let me know. 2 leapfrogs. Those are going to be annoying once he plays a... The last game ended with him overwhelming me with a bunch of flyers. I guess Dowser of Lights in order to maintain some board presence and plan on cracking the locket next time. He can just trade. Yep. We're gonna pass. For the next game, it's possible to perhaps remove 1 land and add another spell. Any thoughts on that? Or just remove the land and be done with it. Oh boy. I'm gonna take 6, 7, 8 damage on this turn. This deck is so bad! Oh, just what I needed. I have to hold this back for as a blocker. I'm gonna hold up and say hi to Donkey Nipple. Good handle. Okay, so Donkey, my advice is to get the intro pack for $5 and try grinding through some entry-level games. I have tried to do my account as purely a no expenditure account, and it's mostly paying off. So that's my advice to you, Donkey. But by all means, solicit opinions from other people as well. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take 6. Let's crack this now because I need something. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay. Well, the price of fame will help. I think it has to be the adept. Good lord. Okay. So 5, 6. This is embarrassing. Is it like Hearthstone and Pokemon where different cards switch out for play with new expansions? No, it is not. The reason for that is because Magic the Gathering is first and foremost a paper game. It is sort of morphing into other forms as well, but they can't make changes because once a card is designed and published, they can't recall all the paper versions of it. I'm going to do the price of fame now on him because I'm starting to go on tilt and I'll time it incorrectly otherwise. Can I have Agent? Agent is better. And I'm down to 5. Dealing him 5 damage is pointless. I pass the turn. Yeah, sure. 6 coming at me. I have no responses. I'm conceding and moving on. Okay. This deck is so bad. Flooding out is not helping either. This could be my shortest stream yet. Okay, let's go to the deck. Let's pull out a land. So I need... My blue and black sources are equal. Alright, so I'm going to pull out either an island or a swamp. We are more likely to need an island early, so I'm going to pull out one swamp. And thank you, Shardy. You're very kind. Huh. Okay. As I said, this could be short. Well, the bright side on that is I can get back to some other work. I go first. Ugh. Oh, this is a hard one. I have an early drop, but I don't have any blue, and by golly, I need blue. These are all... I'm tempted to mulligan. Thoughts, guys? And to be honest, at this point, I feel like I need to go with a more high-risk, high-reward kind of approach. What do you think? If I were on the draw, I might be more tempted to keep, but going first... Really? Soul Bond, tell me your thinking on that, please. Because if I don't draw well, then I am really sunk. Soul Bond, okay, if I draw 2 men of any kind of land, I'm solid. Yes, but I need them right away. I guess that's another form of high risk, high reward. Any other thoughts, guys? Shardy, Joe, anybody else? So I currently have 16 lands in this deck, but the curve tops out, well, with these 2 cards at 5. So the chances of my drawing lands are a little bit low because it's only 16 lands. But I have to decide really soon because I'm running out of time. I am going to veto and mulligan. Yeah, here we go. Better. Okay. Yeah, that's better. I can drop an Adept, a Gorgon. Okay. I didn't really want to keep that there. Why did it stay there? Alright, not a problem. It'll get my capture sphere going. Let's drop this and the Adept. Selesnya. Will we get spanked by a Selesnya deck? Time will tell. Or it could be Golgari splashing white. So that's not bad. Alright, let's drop our land. And we have to play a Locket, and we pass the turn. He can gain life and give his creatures menace and pump. Are you kidding me? Well, that's why we have removal. He's running blue. There's an outside chance he might be able to counter, so I'm going to do this now. And we pass the turn. Ramping. So I think my next play, in the absence of anything else, will be the bats and see if we can maybe squeeze in for some damage. I don't like the look of this. Okay, bats coming out. And we pass the turn. So he has lots of lands, he has lots of ramp. He has more cards. So what's it going to be? Unforeseen. Pass the turn, do something else. Oh my gosh. Playcraft. Oh. Well, that's annoying. He'll just sack this guy, and I'll have to sack that guy. This is just going from bad to worse. So I think I'm willing to trade his Guild Mage for my Gorgon. If that's the case, I can attack and then bring out the Gorgon. That's what we're gonna do. The Shade, because it pumps. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna proceed. Shardy, tell me why you like the Shade better than the Gorgon. Threatening the pump, that is true. Yeah, good call. Trade the Gorgon for his worm, indeed. Good call. Notion Rain. Let's see, I'll draw 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 3. I'm gonna do the Notion Rain and see what we get. Dig for land. The Dowser is not bad. These are both perfectly okay cards. But what I prefer to draw first. What has he got on the field? The Douse. I think I would like the Dowser first. What do you think? Dig for land in order to get the Gorgon going? I can play each of them, but only one at a time. And I need to decide very soon because I'm on my final timeout. Okay, I'm gonna go with your advice. I'm gonna ditch both actually because a land would be good. Really? Wow. So next to combat. Wow. Ugh. He's gaining life. And then he's going to attack. I could double block his worm. He can only... I know I can kill both. If he attacks with it, I'm just going to take it. So I can play 2 3-drops, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Make sure I can... Do I have 3 black? No, I don't. I need another black mana source. So Soul Bond, I cannot play the Gorgon and the Centipede. I don't want to play the Plaguecrafter. How annoying is that? He'll just sack his Thieves of Sanity, and I'll have to sack some other creature. Oh boy, this is really bad. Yeah. And now I can't pump the Shade. Yeesh. And I can't counter anything he does. This is a good game to represent what not to look for in a game of Magic. Attacking is pointless. Sadly, you can make the one unblockable with the Guild Mage. That's true. Yeah. Well, as I said before, the merciful aspect of all of this is that the pain will end rather sooner than later. All right. I'm going to block his giant. No, I'm going to block his worm because the worm can't be blocked by more than one. Okay, blockers. He can be chumped by anybody. Block the worm with the Gorgon. Yeah, agreed. Okay, I'm going to take 6 and yeah, I'm hoping for something good on my draw. Yes, you're right, and with any luck he wins. Really? I need another land to counter it. Hypothesizzle. We're going to Hypothesizzle. I'm going to do that I'm going to do that as an instant. I'll have to chump block in the meantime. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to pass the turn. And I think I'm going to be dumping the Plaguecrafter to the Hypothesizzle. gaining life. Good for him. I need... I don't see how I can pull this game out, given what I have in... Yeah. Okay, so in response, I'm going to whack his Sphinx. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's our land. Too little, too late. I'm gonna discard the Plague Crafter. I'm gonna target him, and I have to double block him. And he will kill them both. If he has nothing and I draw removal, then I can stay in the game. But it's asking a lot. He does not have nothing. Now that's something. I can chump block. I think I have to play 2 creatures. But he'll just give them menace, because now he's onto that. Or I could Price of Fame his mage. But then I can only play 1 creature. And he can attack with both. That's what we're going to have to do, guys. Okay, so we play our little guy. And I'm going to have to Price of Fame his Guild Mage, and then chump block. The game is lost, but let's play it out. I can't play that. That's true, but there are Price of Fame big dude. I hear you, Soulbond, but he's going to give his remaining creature menace. Maybe he'll miss it. I'll do it at the beginning of his combat. How come they didn't give me a window to do it before damage? Alright, well, it has to be him. Surveil. Alright, so I'm not taking any damage this turn. Yeah, that was interesting. I agree. I wonder why he's surveilling now. What did he dump? The Wishcoin Crab. Yeah. I want to keep the Wish. I'm going to keep the Wishcoin and dump them out. I would have preferred to wait for some feedback, but my timeout was going good. Okay, so crab at land. We're not attacking. That was lucky. I feel like he should have won this game by now. On the flip side, I feel like I should have lost this game by now. That's okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna destroy that. So black, black. Let's do this black because I can tap that for anything. And 3, 1, 2, 3. Whisper Agent is fine. And I'm gonna dump the land. I'm not attacking because I'm only at 4. That was a nice top deck. Though he can tap Siege Worm. So what do you think? More removal? How much removal have I used so far? Visit, Fame, 1 Hypothesizel. So I still have a Capture Sphere and another Hypothesizel. There's the Agent. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to pass the turn. If he attacks with the Siege Worm, I'll flash the Agent and double block with the Crab and the Agent. 2 creatures. Okay, so Soul Bonds. What do you think of my saving the Agent? Oh, but he could give it Menace. He can still give Menace. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 1, 2, 3. I should have flashed it in anyway. And yeah, I agree with the Menace comment. A Generous Stray. Cool. Although I can give everybody the Menace. Maybe this Guild Mage is a good one to get rid of if the opportunity presents itself. Not what I wanted. I'm going to pass the turn. That way I can counter anything he does. And if nothing happens, I can crack this. That is what I'm... I'll play land. No reason not to, and I'll pass the turn. Crushing Canopy destroy. I am not going to let that happen. Rather than kills guild. Yeah, all true. Yeah, I'm not going to let that happen. Okay, so I think removal is what I want to bring back. Yeah. So let's see. Hypothesizel. Deadly Visit. Price of Fame. And is that all I have? One other. Oh, I need to decide really quickly. Let's get the Pitiless Gorgon back. And oh, I just lost the game because it took me too long. Alright. Sure. I'm going to take 2 damage. He should have done the guild mage thing. Ugh. I took too long. Shame on me. You can have the child. Yeah, I'm going to. Draw cards for sure. I hope people who are watching are getting at least a good laugh out of this. Ah. Okay. I have to get rid of the hypothesizel. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can only play one of these spells. I think it has to be the hypothesizel. We're gonna do that now. I could draw land. Yeah, that's true. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw 2 cards. Let's see what we draw. I'm going to dump the locket. I'm going to target the Thief of Sanity. I'm going to play... I'm not going to attack. Did I already play a land? I already played a land. Alright, so this is not going well at all. So unforeseen, you should have won a long time ago. Well, if I happen to stay alive for this turn, which I won't. So he's going to attack with everybody, as he well should. Yeah, that's game. Alright. The best I can do is block 2 of his creatures, and then I'll take more than enough damage. Game over indeed. Soulbond, thank you so much for your advice. Unfortunately, between my meager skills and this terrible deck, and admittedly some bad draws in there, I end up with a rather dismal 0-3 record. Let's take our paltry gems and hack, see if we got anything interesting. And the answer is a rare wild card. That's nice. Thanks, Soulbond. You're very kind. I do appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to go back to the home screen. Everybody, thank you so much for all your help. I hope you enjoyed this. Please tune in some more because I really need all the help I can get. And of course, the best way to know when I'm doing that is to please follow me if you remember. And that's all, folks. I'm going to stop. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you can squeeze some magic in there. And until next time, take care.